Hi guys, welcome back to algebra class. This time I will go over cubic, cuboid, and quadratic functions. Okay, and this one contains some part of the inverse function. So let's do this one. It says the table. This table shows the f of x, which is the function, and I'm asking which one is gonna be inverse function, right? Again, what you have to know is if whenever you see the inverse function, what you gotta do is you flip x and y. So do you see this number? You're gonna flip it. I'm not changing the sign, you're just switching x and y. So it's gonna be -8, -2, -1, -1. It's gonna be same thing, and last one should be 8, 2. Okay? Because you're just switching x and y. Now, so find which one is gonna be the answer, okay? Same thing here. It says this is the function. Which one shows the inverse function? First, you can get rid of a only because this one is not a function because this one fails vertical line test, okay? Now, if you want to find it, it's not that great, but here, this one is what? -2, -5. Just find some points that matches. So this one is what? 2, 3, and what? 3, yeah, I mean, this is fine. So this one, if I change it, it's going to be 3, 2. This one, if I change it, this one is going to be -5, -2. I just need one more points, maybe here, this one, which is -5, 3. Am I right? Yeah, so this one, if I change it, it's going to be 3, -5. So let's see which one. So since this one is quadratic, I'm going to have either +1 or -1, okay? So let's see but this one's a positive graph. So I don't need the -1, okay? So let's do this one. Which one has a 3, 2 and -5, -2? So is it -5, yeah, which one is a -5, -2? So, yep, this one is a -5, -2. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. And double check. Does it have a 3, 2? Yep. So it's gonna be B. Okay, that's how you find it. So I think you guys can do everything by yourself. It says which point would be lie on the inverse of this graph. So what you gotta do is you find all the points like 2, 1, 3, 2. This one is what? 4, 5. And the inverse means you're gonna switching it, right? So make sure you switch everything and see if you can find these points. And you still have the points here and points here, like whatever points, okay? Number 2, this one, I don't think I went over this, but I will show you this. It says, given the function here, restricted the domain to infinity, which means, do you see this positive infinity? That means you're going to be positive. I'll show you what it is. That's the last question that I will go over. So let's do this. Which one is going to be inverse? So same thing, switch x and y. So it's going to be what? X equals 3y minus 2 squared plus 4, right? So let's do one by one. -4 both sides. So you get x minus 4 is equal to 3 times y over 2 squared. Next, I have to divide by 3 both sides. So you get x minus 4 over 3 is equal to y minus 2 squared. What should I do? I have to get rid of this square. What's the opposite of square? Square root both sides. But for the square root, you gotta use positive and negative always, okay? So you get positive, negative, square root of x minus 4 over 3 is equal to y minus 2. Now, here's the thing. Do you see this? Domain is restricted to positive. So we are gonna use only positive number. We are not gonna use negative, okay? We're gonna only use the positive one. So it's gonna be positive x minus 4 over 3 equals y minus 2. What's the last step you gotta do? plus 2 both sides. So you get x minus 4 over 3 plus 2 is equal to y. That's it. So find which answer matches. Same thing here. This one, it has a minus 1, but we are you only looking for the infinity. So it's a positive, right? That's why you gotta choose positive answer choices. So you can get rid of this B and D. All right? Cube root does not matter. This one doesn't matter. So I don't think it matters for other questions, so except for this one. So keep that in mind, okay? If you have any question, just let me know. Love you guys. Bye.